I feel like every single day there is a new article or video or upset with something regarding AI. We cannot avoid it. It's been like this for a couple of years, but every day currently in 2025, I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm being overloaded with the amount of information and headers all about anything generative AI. And today is no different because we must have this conversation. Something insane is happening right now in the industry and we need to talk about it. I saw this tweet by Damon Mills yesterday. Shame on you, Amazon and Prime Video. After years of fans hoping for an English dub of Banana Fish, you give it to us as AI generated garbage. It's disrespectful as hell. Was a queer trauma narrative handed to a machine because paying real actors is too hard? Fix this or I will personally not work with you as an actor ever again on any of your dubs. This is not the future, this is erasure. So I was like, oh my god, what's happening? And then I go to Banana Fish. It's not just Banana Fish, by the way, a bunch of other animes, you know, that are in Japanese and they get dubbed into English. There are studios that hire like voice artists, English voice artists to dub them over. You go over and check the settings and you're like, okay, I would like it in English. And it's AI. It's in beta. It is AI. And I can't play it because of copyright reasons and they will strike down this video. But that is absolutely mind-blowingly insane. And if you could hear the actual AI dialogue that they use, that gets used, it is awful. It is so ridiculously bad, like to the point of it's laughable. Here's the thing about AI. I'm pro AI in the sense of I think it's actually going to make productivity and efficiency. It's going to raise efficiency through the roof, and by that you will raise productivity of a workforce, of a people. I believe it could be a tool used for good. But who does this help? You're providing an AI English dub that is... why would that even be an option for people to choose? It is not better than just reading the subtitled version in Japanese. I think everybody should rather read the subtitles than listen to an AI generated English. Like, AI is not good when it does not benefit anybody. This benefits literally no one. And it's very clear that, listen, Amazon, you have hired your own voice actors before. Why not hire them now? It is this crazy. Like, every single large corporation is getting their hands in the AI pie. And you might think, oh, this is the anime, the media side of things for like foreign media. It is not just movies and TV shows or anime. It's music too. Listen, guys. The big music labels, Sony, Warner, Universal, sign AI music licensing deals with startup Clay. Warner Music Group partners with Suno AI. Everyone who knows AI and music is familiar with Suno AI. Partners with Suno to offer AI likenesses of its artists. Warner Music Group has struck a licensing deal with the AI music creation platform Suno. Under the agreement, WMG will allow users to create AI generated music on Suno using the voices, names, likenesses, images, and compositions of artists who opt into the program. And the whole idea of this is like these big major record labels can have like the licensing agreements with these platforms so they have more control for the artists. So at least the artists that opt in can get some kind of profit out of them when people use their stuff and inevitably gets replicated. That's kind of what they're doing. These music record label companies have acknowledged it is going to happen. People are going to take your content, your media, feed it to AI at some point or another. So rather than just be mad that it's happening, let's try and license it for artists so at least people can get kickback from these things. It's the treating the symptom and not the problem for a lot of this, right? It's treating the symptom and not the problem. AI is here, guys. It's here and it's not going away, and it is affecting creative processes. Again, I'm all for pro AI to increase productivity and efficiency of a workforce, but when it comes to things like this in the creative nature, it's really hard to control. It's really hard to mitigate, and so they're now under the mindset of if you can't beat them, you might as well just join them, right? You can't beat them, join them. And that's what's happening. So we're having big companies, Amazon Prime, using AI English voice dubs. AI English voice dubs over media now. Just there you go. Who thought that this would be a well-received thing? Who thought this would be a good idea? It benefits nobody. It's worse than reading the subtitles, like, at that point. Like, it's not even a good product to begin with. And then you have all these music labels, okay, which are licensing their products, their artists out, who opt in, obviously, for their music to be used in AI programs. It's insane. And then I came across, very timely, a statement from Jenna Ortega, we know, lovely Wednesday, who had something to say about all of this. Jenna Ortega sounded off on an AI at the Marrakesh Film Festival, saying it's very easy to be terrified of the deep uncertainty it brings. Okay, I believe there is a video too. We will just watch this 1 minute 34 video of this real quick. So let's take a peek at this.
There is weirdly charm in the human condition, and also just like us as humans, we have a tendency to always, when you look back at our history, we just always take things too far, and I think it's very easy to be terrified. I know I am. That's
the thing with humanity. We always push things so far that we don't stop unless something negative happens, right? That's all humanity's ever done. Things benefit us and we keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until suddenly there is a group of people who don't benefit anymore, and they speak very loudly, and we're like, actually, maybe because this harms a group of people, we shouldn't be doing this thing anymore. Unfortunately, AI has to get to a point where it's harming a group of people, like actually causing like harm, maybe financially, monetarily, career, like the harm has to come from AI for people to recognize and advocate for some more regulation. I'm not for the removal of AI, but I'm for, let's put some like bells and whistles on this to make sure it's not going to harm people in the future, right?
In times like this of deep uncertainty, and it kind of feels like we've opened up Pandora's box in a way.
The box was opened like 5-6 years ago, 7, 8. Like the AI box, that's we didn't just open Pandora's box, we like took a chainsaw to like the lid. The hinges were blown right off, okay? We didn't just open it, we blew the bloody box up is what we've done.
But we were talking about this a little bit yesterday as a group, getting ready to open the festival, about how in these, you know, difficult times and confusing times, oftentimes it pushes the artist to speak out more, to do more, for there to be this, like, you know, new awakening and passion and protection, and I want to assume
that's what it is at the end of the day. It is going to come down to the people in the industries, the creatives, to speak out and be like, hey, I am not for this. This is not okay. This is affecting me. Like, at the end of the day, when you have a system in place that harms a group of people, those people have to speak their piece and get it heard by others, and that's how this works.
And hope that that is the case, but there's certain things that AI just isn't able to replicate. And yes, there's beautiful and difficulty, and there's beautiful and mistakes, and a computer can't do that. A computer has no soul, and it's nothing that we would ever be able to resonate with or relate to. And I think, I don't want to assume for the audience, but I would hope it gets to a point where it becomes sort of mental junk food, AI, and looking at this screen, and then suddenly we all feel sick and we don't know why.
Unfortunately, that is not going to happen, and in fact, the opposite is really becoming a thing. People are looking at AI art, AI music. I'm pretty sure wasn't there an AI country song that made it into the charts like a couple of days ago or a week or so ago or something like that? Like, people are, we're not at the point where it's like, oh, it's AI. We're at the point where people can't distinguish real from AI. So I doubt we're going to get to a point where it's like, oh, first people have to be knowledgeable of the signs of what is AI and what isn't, and that's not happening. It's the total opposite. People are getting confused, conflicted. AI content is growing at an exponential rate. So unfortunately, I think this is very much idyllic thinking by her.
And then that one independent filmmaker in their backyard, you know, maybe comes out with something, and it releases this new excitement again. I think sometimes, as terrible as it is to say, I think sometimes people need to be, audiences need to be deprived of something in order to appreciate something again.
It's crazy. Again, we are living in a world right now where this is happening. This is real. And the only way for things to ever change is just to speak your piece about it. Go to Amazon, cancel your Amazon Prime subscriptions if this is something that you oppose, and be like, this is not for me. Okay, this is not something I approve of. This is something that I want to get rid of and I don't want to see. You've got your big music labels too. I don't know, act accordingly, I guess, is really what I'm here to say. But AI is here, and I think rather than try and get rid of it because it can't just be gotten rid of, we make sure we put protections in place for people, and that is what I particularly advocate for. I appreciate y'all. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the support on my recent videos, by the way. Very much appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.